Pope criticizes Harris and Trump, tells U.S. Catholics to choose lesser evil. Reuters. Pope Francis on Friday criticized both former U.S. President Donald Trump over his plan to deport millions of immigrants, and Vice President Kamala Harris over her stance supporting abortion rights. Asked about the U.S. presidential election on his flight back to Rome from Singapore, the Pope said not welcoming migrants as a grave sin, and likened having an abortion to an assassination. He said U.S. Catholics would have to choose the lesser evil when they vote in November, without elaborate. Below are your comments. There are some who will listen to the Pope, but we do have to remember we are supposed to have separation of church and state. We don't all believe the same way, pray the same way, etc. Abortion is an issue which different people, agnostics, the religious and faithful, see in many different ways. Since America was established as a diverse nation of immigrants with many faiths represented, with freedom of religious practice granted intrinsically and a full separation between church and state to allow for the state to function legally, then it is the decision of. This is a personal, spiritual decision between a woman, her family, her faith, conscience and God, and no specific religion should determine what all Americans must abide by. I am an American. I am Catholic. I am pro-choice. It is okay for Catholics to be pro-choice. Being pro-choice does not mean you are pro-abortion. Being pro-choice means that each individual chooses what is right for them. No one should be told by a religious or governmental figure how to take care of their own bodies. I like this Pope, but he needs to stay in his own lane. I'm a Catholic and I don't think the Pope knows what it means to a woman that is bleeding out because her baby is aborting on its own. She needs to be able to go to the hospital and be treated so she doesn't die. It's called female care, not abortion. And 2, if a woman has an ectopic pregnancy, she needs immediate help. These are what most people would consider a medical emergency, not an abortion. There's a fine line here, and it's called women's care. I was raised in the Catholic Church, and at that time, the Church taught about the quickening of the unborn child. When there was a miscarriage, which was known then as a spontaneous abortion, there were no last rites and no burial. But if you lost a pregnancy beyond that point, then there could be last rites and burial. In today's language, that would be the time of viability of the fetus. The Church got rid of the quickening quite quickly after Roe v. Wade. I'm not saying it's the reason I left the Church or anything, but it does seem like manipulation and hypocrisy to me. Please subscribe to my channel. And if you like it, please thumbs up.